Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because this is a really special video to me because one of my very good friends from high school had messaged me on Facebook asking me to do this video. So her friend Amy is a very lovely, beautiful girl who has very curly hair. And she didn't really know what to do with it. She was kind of doing the same thing every single day, and flat irons and hot tools are kind of harsh on that type of hair. So I figured I would give her a way to kind of flatten out her hair without doing all that damage as hot tools do. So I did a round brush tutorial. I hope you guys like it. I'm super duper excited. Thank you so much, Megan, for asking me to do this video. I had so much fun with it. I think it will be super duper cute and I think she'll really like it. And I hope you guys do too. Please like, subscribe. I'm going to be editing this video, so that'll be a first. So hopefully that turns out really well. But I found a new app on my laptop, so I'm going to test it out. So please, yeah, like I said, like, subscribe, watch this video, tell your friends, tell your family. Everybody needs to know how to round brush. Let's just be serious. Alright, let's get to it. Bye, guys. Okay guys, so what I've done here is I have actually curled my hair to make it look like this. This is not my natural hair by any means. I just took a really small curling iron and made these little springy curls here. So, first off, what we're gonna do is this is a boar bristle round brush. This is gonna be perfect for curly hair. It's gonna hold it really nice and pull it out really smoothly. Then what we're going to do is we are going to take any kind of smoothing cream. This is going to be a heat protectant and also help to seal all your ends. This one's kind of shiny. It has a little bit of iridescence in it, so I really like this one. That's by Big Sexy. Smoothing Counter is what it's called. Then we have Paul Mitchell. This is a smoothing serum. You can use this if you want to. This is optional. I like it to seal my ends because then I feel like I just get a little extra smoothness on the ends and I don't have to worry about those little flyaway breakage pieces. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take about a pea-sized amount of my Big Sexy serum on my hands. I'm going to spread it around. See how it's kind of iridescent? So pretty. Now I'm going to stick it in my hair as if I'm going to put my hair in like a low ponytail, because you don't want to have the product too close to your scalp, because if you're greasy like me, it's going to happen way faster that way. Excuse me while I take out my earrings. It was fun trying to edit that out. It just didn't work. So it's there. Adds character. Moving on. Now I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm going to make my hair about 60% wet. You don't want it to be too wet because then you're not going to be able to work with the round brush. And if it's too dry, you're not going to be able to shape it. So 60%, a little more than half wet. It's going to give a really nice consistency for your hair and you're going to be able to work with it very well. Alright, so now that your hair is super duper wet, just kidding, 60%, I'm going to take my Paul Mitchell smoothing serum. Same thing, rub it around in my hands, kind of spread it out. I'm going to put it just on the ends because it's really heavy and I don't want too much heaviness through the rest of my hair because then it's going to kind of weigh it down. I'm going to put a little bit through my bangs because I have some breakage, so this will help keep the flyaways down. Alrighty guys, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, so now with your handy dandy blow dryer, and maybe if you can find your clip, what I'm going to do is I'm going to section off my hair
It's way easier working in sections from the bottom to the top, just because when you're trying to go from underneath, you'll be able to see how long that's going to be and all that stuff, and you're going to be able to style it a lot better. You don't have to take huge sections, but they don't have to be like 1-inch sections either. Make sure all your tangles are out, because that is not going to be a fun time trying to round brush through those. The boar bristles will kind of pick up on your tangles. So I didn't feel like my hair was wet enough here, so of course you can always go back if you don't feel like it's wet enough. Go ahead and spray it again, or take some sink water, just add it on your hands and work it through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the round brush from behind, because I split my hair in two so I can work with one side and then work with the other. Right now I'm just pulling out the extra tangles that are in there, and now when I twist it with my hand, what I'm actually doing is I'm pulling all the hairs that it didn't reach that well the first time. I'm going to pull them out and straighten them. So as you go in, you're just going to kind of pull it and twist. Just a little twist. You don't want to do anything crazy unless you want to create curl. Then of course you can twist it all the way back up. Just be careful, because if you don't know how to do that all that well, that kind of creates some tangles as well. Now I'm pulling it up to create just a little bit of volume, because I don't like a ton of volume on the bottom. I like my length, but I also didn't want it to be completely flat. I'm just taking my two first fingers. When I lift them up and twist, it's kind of like if you were putting your pointer, your finger, or your pointer, your middle, your ring, and your pinky down. That's kind of the motion that you're using when you're twisting. Brushing it out again. See? Use those two fingers up front to kind of twist it. And of course you're going to have to lift the rest of your fingers, so it's kind of like a domino effect. So from when I'm grabbing it underneath, and then when I twist it, as it pulls it out, it creates this really pretty shape on the bottom. If you don't want to create such a twist on the bottom, if you don't want a lot of curl on the bottom, you don't have to completely twist it underneath. You can just kind of pull it straight and skip the twirling it back step. Of course, there's always time for you to add a little bit of extra product if you feel like you need it. Okay guys, so yeah, that totally happened. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to round brush my bangs. So for the first portion, I'm going to round brush them forward. That'll give me enough volume not to go crazy, but it'll still have a little bit of a lift. Then when I pull the brush to the side, it kind of gives me that really pretty feathered back look, which I like next to my face because my bangs are just a little bit shorter than the rest of my hair. Now I'm going to take a horseshoe section on top, just the very top section of your hair. I'm going to brush it all up just to make sure all the root is lifted. See that horseshoe shape there? That'll just give us a nice base for some really pretty volume. So then what I'm doing here is I'm actually twisting it in so it stays. Now I'm going to hit it with heat. You don't have to do it for too long. You're also going to want to do the back just to kind of get that really pretty volume shape. Now I've just changed it to cool. The cool is going to set it so then you actually can keep that volume in your hair. Now you can gently pull out the round brush and see how it just gives like a nice slight volume. This is great for people who don't want any craziness in their hair, or if they don't want to use any extra products. That is perfect for them. So there you guys have it. I hope you like this tutorial. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you later.